Здравейте,
Добрый день.
and welcome back to our little Bulgarian adventure.
Yep, we've had another very, very hot week.
Yes, it's summer, it's going to be hot, but it's been hotter than we were kind of expecting. It did start cooling off, but it's gone hot again.
Yeah, we have had a bit of rain this week.
Yes.
But only in torrential downpours.
Yes, which does bring the temperature down for about 20 minutes, and then it goes back up again.
Usually a little bit higher than it was before.
And with more humidity, so yeah.
So we haven't done an awful lot this week.
No, we've been transitioning from finishing Max's room to starting the family dining room, kitchen room, if that makes sense. We've also started work and planning on enlarging the dog compound.
Yes, we don't know how many dogs we're going to end up with, but we know it's going to be more than the ones we've got already.
Yes.
And just in case they don't get on, we need to make a separate area.
Yeah, and give them plenty of room to run around and have fun and keep away from each other if they need to.
Yeah, so we've got some new fencing going up.
Yeah, but you'll see all that in weeks to come.
Yeah, we've been planning all that this week.
Yes.
We also, talking of the dogs,
yeah,
had a trip to the vets this week.
we did. 6 of the 8 pups are being vaccinated. The other 2 going to some new friends of ours. They've asked if they could vaccinate themselves, which is fine with us. But the other 6, of course, we've taken in. They've had round 1 of vaccinations.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
Yeah.
To the second round.
But
yes, it was quite an eventful journey in, wasn't it?
Yes.
Roadworks.
We had roadworks as we left the village. Well, not our village, Alvanovo. And then on the way to Targovishti, we got pulled over by the police on a random stop, as they do here. He asked me in Bulgarian for my documentation. I fortunately explained I'm English, to which he said driving card. I gave him my passport, my residency card and my driving licence, and he was looking at those as the dog started making a bit of a row. He looked in the back, big grin on his face, and gave him back to me and goes, off you go.
Yes.
So yes, I think the dog's got me out of trouble.
I think we got, well, not that you'd have been in trouble.
Not really, no.
I think that he thought the 8 puppies were quite cute.
Yeah, we're only 6.
Oh, 6 puppies, yeah.
I didn't offer him one in case it was construed as a bribe. I don't want to get into trouble for that. But yes, we got them in. The vet had a look at, gave them all a once over, as well as the injections.
And gave them all an all clear.
Yep, he said they were looking good and healthy, happy dogs.
Yeah.
So that's good news. I've had to build a small box to go around the cat flap. This is because, as you see, the dogs now know how it works. The cats can still get in from this top step, but the puppies can't. That's just a temporary arrangement until the dogs go down the other end and the cats can have their proper cat flap back.
Hello, Mina. And so we came back to a couple of very hot days, which was very frustrating because you feel exhausted without having done anything.
Yeah, but you feel you ought to be getting on with something.
Yeah.
But as soon as you start moving, you start sweating again. So,
Yeah. So Thursday we gave up the ghost of trying to pretend we were going to do anything at all.
yes, we said, right, let's just say we're not doing anything. But we did.
And go and have a day out.
We had a day out. And where did we go?
We went to Aqua Magic.
Blue Magic Aqua Park.
Oh, that's it.
In Targovishti.
Something like that.
Which is, well...
An open air swimming pool.
It's an open air swimming pool. Have a look for yourselves. Today we've decided to come here. It's the Aqua Park in Targovishti. This is the entrance. We're going swimming. Here's the price list and timings that you'll need to know if you're coming here. One of the advantages of coming when it first opens is you get the place to yourself. There's about 3 or 4 other people here. A couple of guys sitting around having coffee. It's 9:15. It appears the bar is open. And the intrepid Brits are braving a slightly cool pool this morning. It'll heat up as the day goes on. So all around the pool there are different sun lounges. There's a bar over in the corner. This middle bit here appears to be some sort of larger bar with food. We haven't been in there yet, so I can't guarantee it. And moving further around, we have more sun lounges with umbrellas. There's also slides. This is the big slide. At the moment the water pump's not turned on, so we can't use it yet. I suppose that's one of the things about being here early. But once that's running, I'm sure Max and I will be going up and down that numerous times. There's also an area with smaller slides for smaller children that comes out into shallower water. There's also a little area here with a swing and a slide for smaller children away from the water. A seating area under cover in the shade in some nice comfy looking chairs. There's also an area with a barbecue area for they seem to have pizza ovens and a barbecue bit. Moving further around we come onto a bar where they do beers and cocktails. There's an undercover seating area and dining area. And it looks like later they're going to be having a birthday party here. This is the ideal way to keep cool. Quite a temperature reaching 34-35 degrees. The only thing we have to be careful of being very fair skinned is if you don't burn to a crisp. So Max, what do you think of the pool?
Oh yeah, it's great. Been having great fun out here.
Yeah?
In a nice sunny day. Water's nice and cool. And they've got 2 slides. They've got a nice big one and a small one.
And have you been on the slide?
Yeah, I've been down the big slide about 3 times-ish, 4.
Excellent.
Didn't get stuck. Don't know who told you that. Yeah, good line to you. Went down the small one as well. It's been great fun.
Marks out of 10?
Place is good. I have to give it a solid 8 out of 10.
And would you come here again?
Oh yeah, most definitely, especially on sunny days like this. I recommend coming around 9. It's when the place first opens up in the morning, and it's very nice and quiet.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, and I'll let you carry on.
Yeah, see ya.
It was actually a lovely day, wasn't it?
It was. We followed up the aqua park going to a pizza place in Targovishti.
Yeah, it's actually called the Pizza Place.
Yes.
We looked at it. It had some good reviews on TripAdvisor. to which we've added another because it was excellent.
Yes, the food was brilliant, the service was brilliant. You couldn't fault it. Yes, if you're interested, the prices we'll put up on the screen. You can pause if you really want to have a look. And if you want to find the pizza place, it's on Google Maps.
Yeah. The cost for the whole meal was 60 lever, 60 stonky.
Which isn't bad. It's about £25.
Yeah. And so we all had starters, we all had main courses, and all had drinks.
Yeah.
And it was really good. We thoroughly recommend it. We'd definitely be going back. Yeah.
So we had lunch there and came back home. And
A late lunch.
it was a late lunch, yes.
Yeah.
And decided that was it for the day, apart from the usual dog and cat chores.
Well, we are on we can only really be out for 6 hours ish. That's the maximum we can really leave the puppies for without a feed. So
Yes.
that was our 6 hour day out, which was lovely.
It was, and it was a proper day out, not just a kind of we're going out because we need to buy this or because we need to research this or anything. It was just a day of enjoying ourselves.
Yeah. Max thoroughly enjoyed it.
Oh yes.
I think he'll happily go back there.
Yes, definitely.
It wasn't overly expensive.
No, it worked out.
From an English point of view.
No, it worked out 10 lever each for the full day's entry. So that's 9 o'clock in the morning till 6 in the evening. If you wanted a sun lounger, that was an additional 5 lever. But you didn't have to have one. They had tables and chairs which you could sit at.
Yeah, there was a bar in there.
They did food. They do events. Apparently, they have a kind of a nightclub there. Apparently, sometimes. Yes, it's one of those all singing, all dancing venues that you can get married at. You can have your birthday party at,
Yeah,
or you
it
can
was
just
very nice.
go for a swim.
Yeah.
The venue does food and drink, but we did notice people taking in their own food and drink, which seemed to be allowed. So if you're going for a day out, take your lunch, take your drinks, whichever
Enjoy.
suits you best.
Yeah, it was a lovely, relaxing day.
Yes,
And going for a swim there was just delightful.
it was. Yes,
So
thoroughly recommended.
if ever you come to visit us, Owen will take you.
Definitely. I'll take you down a slide.
Yeah. Preferably after Uncle Max.
Yes,
We did enjoy it.
he loved it.
Yeah, so the rest of the week was mainly taking up with planning things.
Yes, trying to source materials,
Work
seeing
out
what
how
we
we're going to
needed,
do things.
measuring, working stuff out, remeasuring, reworking stuff out. The usual sort of thing.
Yeah, we can't really start on knocking the hole in the wall until the puppies have moved from their current sleeping place, because
We
they're
don't
on
really
one
want to
side
cover
of
them in mud, brick and plaster. I don't think they'd thank us.
no. So, and say it's just too hot.
But it is coming. It is coming.
I think that's about it for us this week.
I believe it is.
So until next week,
Do skoro,
Doskoro,
stay safe,
stay well,
and we'll see you then.
bye.
Bye.